Hello valued viewers, I hope you're all doing very well. Today we're going to do our best to reenact the longest range bombing mission in history from 2001 during Operation Enduring Freedom. First, a bit of history. In 1982, the record for the longest range bombing mission was set by the British. Their Vulcan bombers operated from Ascension Island in the Atlantic, flew 3,800 miles to bomb targets around Port Stanley on the Falklands Islands and then returned to the Ascension Islands. Total mission distance nearly 8,000 miles with many air-to-air refueling sessions. 1991, Gulf War I, Operation Senior Surprise. B-52 heavy bombers flew 14,000-mile round trip to drop bombs on Iraqi positions. Then 2001, post 9/11, Operation Enduring Freedom in Afghanistan. B-2s flew from America all the way to Afghanistan and then ended the mission a few hundred miles away, where a new crew took over, and that is what we are emulating today. In this mission, B-2 Spirit stealth bombers operated from Whiteman Air Force Base in America. They air-to-air refueled first off California, then off Hawaii, then off Guam, then off the Strait of Malacca, then off Diego Garcia. They then headed north, flew over Pakistan, and released multiple guided JDAM bombs on targets in Afghanistan. They then RTB'd to Diego Garcia, which is considered the end of the mission. At that point, another crew took over and flew back to America. Total mission distance, just over 15,000 miles. In the real mission, the Spirits flew at about 350 knots. It took 44 hours to do the 15,000 miles. Now, we're not going to do that because most of us wargamers and Grim Reapers now are getting on a bit and we have children we have to look after, so we can't do a 44-hour mission. We're going to have to change things up again. An example of that is when we did the reenactment for the Falklands War one, the one we talked about in 1982. We did just the first leg, 3,800 miles. If we would have done it in a Vulcan bomber, it would have taken 8 or 9 hours, I think. Instead, we used an SR-71 Mark III capable US aircraft converted to drop bombs, and we did it 1-for-1 scale. We flew the miles at over Mach 3, and it still took us 4 hours. Most of that is because we had to do several air-to-air refueling sessions along the way. The Blackbirds can only carry about 80 or 90,000 pounds of fuel, so we had to refuel every 40 minutes or so. This meant our average speed was something like Mach 2, hence why it took so long. If you want to go and watch that, please do, but it gives you an idea of how we had to find a creative solution to do the mission. Today is no exception. We can't use a B-2 because it takes 44 hours. We can't use an SR-71 because even at 2,000 knots, even without refueling, it would still take 7.5 hours. The most we can really give between baby feeds is 2 hours. So we've got to find a way of doing the 15,000 miles in 2 hours. And we think we've found a way. Our friend Dark has made a modified version of the American slightly futuristic SR-72. We call it the SR-72 Plus. Of course, it's a fictitious aircraft, and we've had to make some major structural changes. First, we've doubled its size. It's now as long as a B-52 bomber. We've had to hugely increase its fuel load to just under 1 million pounds of fuel. A B-52 internal fuel carries 1/3 of a million, so 3 times as much fuel as a B-52, and fuel burn rates will all be modelled today. The lift properties, we've had to invent a completely sci-fi fictitious airfoil that gives over 5 times the amount of lift as this airfoil does. So it's a bit silly, but again, we've got to find a way of doing this. We've created a new engine. This aircraft actually has 2 types of engines. It has 2 traditional turbofan engines with ramjet bypass. That will take us up to about Mach 4, where we're going to do a transition. We will turn off the turbofan engines and turn on scramjet engines. These will take us, if it all works, from Mach 4 up to Mach 11, Mach 12, maybe even Mach 13 at around 100,000 feet. So it's going to go about twice as fast as the real SR-72 that's in design works at the moment, and a little bit higher than the real one because it's got so much fuel. We've got almost no space for anything else. So we've got one pilot and we've got 9 small bombs. That's all we can manage. So we've calculated at about Mach 12, maybe Mach 13, we can do the 15,000 miles in about 2 hours. Next, we have to think about the route. Obviously, we don't have the real route to play with in DCS, so we've had to instead do the best we can. We've chosen the biggest map that we can fit the biggest circle in, available in DCS. It's the Persian Gulf, as you can see, UAE, Qatar, and the south of Iran. We've drawn a circle that we will see on our nav displays. The circle has a radius of 368 miles, giving it a circumference of 2,312 miles. This means taking off from Kerman here, joining the circle and doing 6.5 revolutions of the circle will be exactly 15,000 miles. We're going to do that 15,000 miles, then we're going to bomb a target. It's not the real target, it's just a token target. It's a bunch of Iranian, or whatever you want to be, F-14s here. We must stop them taking off for whatever reason. So we must bomb their runway with our bombs. We've also got a cannon on board. I don't know why Dark did this, but I kind of love it. Because the aircraft is so big, we could fit some big cannons. So I think I'm right in saying each SR-72 Plus has 3 Avenger Gatling guns from the A-10. Have I got that right, Dark?
Yes.
Obviously, I've been giving you too much coffee because we're now putting Gatling guns and everything. But you know what? I'll support it. So that's it, viewers. We've got to take off, follow the circle 6.5 times. In theory, if we haven't messed something up, 2 hours later, we should attack the target and then probably just eject or try and land somewhere. Now, this probably sounds easy, going around a circle with a massive radius. It's not. Operating this aircraft, viewers, I cannot express how difficult it is. Almost all of us have failed. Dark's the only one that's pretty much even got it airborne and up to 90,000 feet. It has many idiosyncrasies, and that's because it still has to obey the laws of physics. We've cheated because we've messed around with its airfoil and we've messed around with fictitious engines, but it still technically has to comply to the physics in DCS. That gives it a huge amount of really weird flight characteristics and idiosyncrasies. You've got flight control reversion, where you hit a certain envelope, you go left on the stick, and the plane will turn right and crash. If you accelerate too fast, the plane will explode. If you accelerate too slow, the plane will stall. You climb too high, the plane will explode. If you stay too low, the fuel burn goes out of control. There's a tiny, tiny envelope where we can work the scramjets at about 50% throttle at 100,000 feet that will give us the fuel burn that we need, where 1 million pounds of fuel will just last 2 hours. And we've tried all sorts of configurations. We've even tried buffing it, giving it 1 billion pounds of fuel. It doesn't work. You just can't make it fly. So we've got this thin envelope of lift, amount of fuel, fuel burn, flight characteristics, and we've sort of just about got it working. And then we also had to get it taking off and landing. So that added a whole bunch more complications because the first iterations wouldn't even go below 1,000 knots before stalling. So all sorts of problems. We've absolutely not tried it because the only way to try it is literally to fly for 2 hours going around a circle, which, let's face it, no one has time to do that. So everything has been done by snippets of experimentation and maths. Predictions. Does anyone think we can actually do this, guys?
Someone might.
Huh.
Yeah, we'll probably make it work up.
Right. Well, the ingenuity of the human species hopefully is going to work, viewers. Wish us the best of luck. I'll talk you through the aircraft. Welcome in, viewers. Today's going to be a little strange in that I can't actually use the cockpit, so I'm going to have to sit on top of the aircraft and fly from there. I've got a weird bug where the canopy glass goes fully opaque and I can't see, and I need to see. The boys don't have the problem, so the boys will have their cockpit. Don't worry, you're not missing anything. It's just an F-15 cockpit. In terms of boys, we have Poosh, Grump, me, Dark, Brandon, Bird. Say hello, boys.
Hello, boys.
Dark,
Hello, boys.
Dark, as you're the only guy that can actually fly this, please take us off with moderate non-violence, and you're going to have to talk us through the entire mission because you're the only one that knows the throttle modulations and the dive profiles.
Yeah, so we'll go middle power, full back on the stick. Just touch the burner just a little bit.
Oh, look at it go. The engine has a weird power band. We had to give it a weird power band to be able to take off, viewers. So you got this kind of sci-fi power band
And we're
here.
up in the air at about 300. And let off the throttle a bit. Flaps up, gear up. Ooh, someone's going.
It now becomes a normal engine again, if you like.
Yep.
Right, do not get past the guy in red. If you've got past the guy in red, you've done it wrong. Get back, guys.
Yep. And now in full afterburner. Honda 35,000.
Right, so we can see our mark at the bottom left there, viewers. Confirm you're about mark. What fuel? Sorry.
1.1.
What throttle are you at?
Full afterburner.
Roger. Mark 1.1's the fastest we can get in this climb, viewers. You can see my controls at the bottom right. So we've got to do a bunch of dives, viewers. It's the only way, like the rear Cell 71 kind of had to do to break certain aerodynamic barriers that I don't really understand. But we've got to do them at absolute specific altitudes because otherwise we'll actually lose control of our aircraft. Really weird. Cons looking beautiful.
Yep. Keep coming. Okay, 35,000. Put the nose down.
First dive. Good formation, keeping you.
Afterburner. Dive down about 20 degrees nose down.
Are we still afterburner?
Yep.
Roger.
In the afterburner. Gotta get past that Mach 1.1. That's probably about good. 1.7, 1.8. I'm gonna come back to mill power and start another climb.
No power.
What pitch attitude are you looking for?
We're gonna go 10 degrees nose up now. I'm gonna come back on the power more, maybe a little under half. Just staying around Mach 1.8.
Who's in the tight formation?
I think it's me, Cap.
Not bad, bearing in mind how friggin' hard this thing is to control.
As we're at 37,000, we'll level off. 38. We'll now put it back in afterburner and go about 10 degrees nose down.
Well done, boys. Alright, now this is the most dangerous bit, viewers. We're punched through Mark 2. This is where you can get some really horrible effects. So, guide us wisely, Dark.
Yep. I'm gonna bring it so we're only about 10 degrees nose down.
Yeah. I'm starting to lose control of aileron, but I've still got control. It's just getting sluggish. Like a wet sponge. Mark 2.4.
Yep. 2.5, 2.6. Gonna level off here. Actually gonna get back into a climb again now.
Power level.
We're gonna come back to mill power in the climb.
Yep.
And then back about halfway, a little under half. If you have a cockpit, you should see your fuel flow down to about 40,000 in each engine.
Roger. 40,000 pounds per hour, viewers. About to hit Mark 3. That's nice.
Yep. Careful of the reversal on your roll.
Yeah. It's a danger area, viewers. When we're up at 90,000, we haven't got to worry about that because there's no friggin' air. But down here, it's high air pressures relatively. Very dangerous.
Level off a little over 35. Add some thrust back up to mill.
Roger. I'm going to overshoot by accident.
We're gonna go into afterburner now, full power. Climb through. Stay just level.
Alright. Mark 3.5. It's going to start thinking about transitioning from turbofan now, viewers, to scramjet.
So, not much roll control.
No.
Just try and keep it level. Bring the power back to about a little under half.
That's it. It's working. Right, we are now on scramjet, viewers. Oh my god, I've lost control. Right, advice needed.
Roll is reversed.
Roger. Yeah, I'm getting it back. Look, I'm going left, but I'm going right, viewers. This is horrible. I'm now going right, but I'm going left. Okay. I'm just going to take it easy. Everything's okay. Don't worry about the boys, just worry about me. So I'm now full right stick to go left. It's horrible, horrible, horrible. Everyone, don't forget.
Yep.
I'm good. I mark 4 point. I'm now trying to control the power of the scramjet, viewers.
Now going to pull up.
I'm under control.
About 5 degrees nose up.
That was horrifying.
Back up to full power.
Roger.
10 degrees nose up.
What kind of speed are you making down there?
Climb Mach 4.6.
Roger.
Very little roll control.
Yeah, this is quite horrible.
Roll is coming back to normal.
I can't see dark smoke. I've lost him. Does anyone know where he is? Shit.
Negative.
Shit, I don't know how that happened. We were
Mach 5.
Mark 5. I'm gonna go
49,000.
He's on the far right, guys. He's on the far right. Someone's got ahead of us. It's not the end of the world.
We're gonna come back on power, about half power.
Roger, Bird. No sudden movements because you'll just explode, Bird. Right, the rest of us,
Ooh,
Dark
someone
is,
just climbed through.
Yeah, Dark is on the far right. Far right. Look for him on the far right. Power level, Dark.
About half. If you've got the fuel flow, we're about straight down needle.
Roger, half throttle, guys. Mark 5.5.
I'm falling out the sky now.
Oh, fucking hell, Bird. All right.
Still climbing.
Sounds like Bird's gonna have to try and if you get another, you may have to go and redo it on your own, Bird, and try and find a way of catching up.
We're gonna go back up to full power.
Full power.
And get up to about 60,000.
Roger.
Gaining more roll control back.
Really want to look on the map, but I can't.
Gonna start feeling a lot better.
Rump and Brandon, how are you guys doing?
Trying to keep it stable. Coming
Mach
from Mach
6.
6.
Mach 6.
Angel 65.
What's your speed, Dark?
6.2.
Throttle level?
Full afterburner.
Roger.
We're gonna come back in a second though.
I think you.
Got 6.5. I'm coming back to about half throttle.
6.5, half throttle. Can't stress how difficult this is, viewers.
Maybe 2/3. I am. We're kind of stable here. I'll take a look at the map.
Where the hell are we? We're over some bit of Persian Gulf. Mark 6.7, viewing to Wilmingtons.
I think we should
Okay,
start.
we are just touching the bottom of the map, so we're gonna. While we have the speed, we're gonna leave it about where we're at.
Roger. Yep. Concentrate on the geometry in the circle now.
Yep. I'm gonna pull it about 45 degrees nose over, and just start pulling.
Roger.
Keeping your flight path level as you do that. Try and keep it right.
Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. Don't lose control.
What altitude are we looking at?
Jesus Christ.
61. We're just trying to keep level and turn.
Okay, we're really
About 45 degrees nose over to the left.
Oh, so it's a 45-degree left bank.
Yes.
Yes. Sorry.
Nose over means something completely different.
Yeah, that's got me real
sorry.
confused.
Oh no. I just went stratospheric. Get it back, Cap. I can't read. They're fucking hard. I'm Mach 7. I got too fast. Alright. I'm not at the end of the world. I'll pick you guys up again. I'm gonna just concentrate myself for a
We'll
second.
just push the throttle up a little bit to get up to 7.
Jesus, we've gone past the circle. Right, yeah, I see Dark's thing. Right, if you get a chance, have a quick look on the F10 map, guys, because you might not get another chance to get back on. We're doing a left pull, 180-degree turn, basically. You're all on target,
So
guys.
we're banking a bit harder, over to about 60-degree left bank, and pulling back on the stick.
Yeah, monitor your progress on the
Keeping
map, guys.
our, keeping the same flight level.
Out of burner, right?
Yes,
Yes, about 3/4 throttle.
yeah. I'm about 60% on the scram.
Copy. Grumps 7.6.
What altitude, Doc?
I am just holding even at 61.
Roger, I've come on the edge of the map, viewers. Well, that's what the edge of the map looks like.
I am at Mach 7.1.
7-1 cap.
I'm gonna give it a little more throttle.
Right, we are coming around. If you check yourselves on map, we're just going off the edge of the map now. So we're going to do that.
Yep.
Keep that turn
Keep
going.
pulling. About 20-degree angle of attack.
Yep. 20 units. Yep, got it. We are turning. If you look at that line that shows the edge of the map, viewers, sorry, pilots, you can see we are turning. But it's just going to take a little while, this is all.
What vector are we going to be looking for? 080? 090?
We're going to be heading due north once we've completed our turn.
Yeah, we're actually probably going to be about halfway up the map once we're done with our turn. So we're going to keep turning and probably do about, what is a 180.
Okay, mark 7.2. What mark are you at, Dark?
7.5.
Okay, yep, I'm going to go a bit more throttle.
Yep.
We're up to 7.5.
I've F'd my turn up. God damn it, this is so hard. What angle of attack are you maintaining in units, Dark?
That doesn't matter as much as keeping your flight level constant, but I'm around 20.
Dark
And I'm climbing just slightly.
Server ping timeout on the server for me.
Oh, unlucky bird. Too far off the edge of the friggin' map. You can actually catch us up if you want to take off again.
But, that's okay. Enjoy.
Bye, bird. We lost a man already, viewers.
So I'm at 90,000. I'm gonna push the nose down so I don't climb past that.
I'm coming on to the edge of the map again.
Any advice on how to get through the mocks?
Oh, Simba.
Yeah, you're gonna have to go into dives.
Welcome.
And you will get your flight control reversal on the roll at Mach 2.5, 3.5.
Simba's turned up, viewers.
Once you get that, you're gonna want to climb.
What are you starting your dive? What altitude are you starting your dive at?
35,000 you want to climb up to. And then dive down to about 20, 25.
20-degree pitch? 10-degree
Yep.
pitch?
20 is good.
Alright, what mock should I, like, is there a target speed?
14, 15, 16.
Alright, saying a dive, what am I looking for?
2.5 and start climbing.
What's my low altitude?
And then you get, you probably want to stay above 25,000. At Mach 2.5 or 3, you'll start getting the roll reversal where you lose your roll control and then it's opposite. So
East edge of the map. Come on, Cap. Get back on. For God's sake, Cap.
pulling like 24.
I'm on full afterstick. There's no air pressure up here, viewers, so there's only...
That's our target Mach at the moment.
Once we get around this edge here, probably up to about 10.
Okay, copy. Got back up to 7.8.
God, I'm way off the
I'm just trying to keep it right around 80,000 feet.
Yep, you're about in line now with the turn.
Can you see me, Grom? I can't see myself on the map.
Yeah,
We are
it looks like you're
close
about
to the edge.
3.5, going 350. We're still going about 0, 1,
Yes,
0,
yes,
0,
yes,
1,
yes. Right, I'm nearly getting back on track, viewers. There's me. Oh, Poosh is over there, strangely, but Poosh. Right, okay, but the rest of us, Simba's joined late, obviously, but the rest of us have all got together. All right, guys. I don't want to be overly confident, but...
I'm gonna come back up on the throttle as we come around this side.
Right, yes.
Still pulling around the corner.
Cap wings level, I'm on target. Mark
I'm
8.5.
4,500 knots. 80,000 feet.
What mark are
20
you at, Doc?
AOA. 8.2.
Roger, I'm 8.4 and maintaining. All right, viewers. That was
Yep.
actually very terrifying. I almost went off the edge of the map and became unrecoverable. If you get too slow, if I get to mark like 6 here, I'll just fall out of the sky, viewers.
Gonna have to keep coming around or we'll be off the top of the map.
Did you say there was some way you transition?
So when you hit mark 4, the simulation of the scramjet starts up, but you don't have to do anything, Simba. You'll just suddenly feel a power burst, and then it's more about limiting yourself than anything else.
Yeah, then you want to climb as you're accelerating to about 70,000. You'll again get some roll reversal through 50 to 60.
Roger. Grump's at 9.4.
9.4, you son of a bitch, Grump. Don't burn that fuel off. Slow down. Or don't go any faster.
Grump, what's your altitude as well?
Angels 80.
You're at 94.
Dark,
to
you've
the
turned
left.
too far left. You've turned too far left. Level out now. That's dark. We've got a turning circle of 400 miles, basically, viewers, so everything has to be planned very carefully. What altitude are you at, Grump?
I'm coming back down. My HUD says 78. That apparently is not true.
No,
Look at the bottom. The
Stay
bar on the
below
bottom.
80 on the.
The HUD instruments are barometric. They're not accurate. Look at the bar at the bottom. It will say, if it says 80,000 on the HUD, it means 90,000 in real life, which will show at the bottom. At the bottom bar. What kind of throttle level are you at, Dark?
I am about half
Look at your map.
throttle.
Look at your map, Dark. Look at what you're doing. Look what I'm doing and look what you're doing on the map.
Running straight down this top part of the map now. Afterburner, now that we're going straight. Just to get up to about Mach 10.
Cap Mach 9. Sorry, I've not done any external views, but it's... can't.
Now I'm gonna come back to about half throttle.
Simba, discipline them.
Like a semi-truck, man.
Oh, we can go up. I can scroll up on the map. Okay. Yep, I'm going
Lashings
straight.
will commence.
I did not realize I could scroll up that far on the map.
Right, I'm on the circle and I'm hugging the circle.
My fuel gauges are at 96,000 an hour.
Anybody know how to recover from outer space?
Uh-oh, what's Simba done? 107,000.
Yeah.
Back down,
Push up
Simba.
23 degrees and prepare for re-entry.
Back down, Simba.
I think I'm in a negative
9.1.
15-degree pitch.
Say hi to the guys with the ISS.
Brandon, you're not too bad, actually. A little bit higher, Brandon. A little bit higher to get that optimum scramjet action. Grump, you're correcting well.
Yeah, we're in a very loose arrow formation here.
We're in a very loose arrow formation. When you do get on the circle, guys, it's pretty much full backstick to maintain it. It's quite horrible, as you guys will find out in a second. I really want to know my mark, but I can't let off the afterstick for a second, so... We're now moving to true speed at the bottom, same as ground speed, 5,400 knots, about Mach 9 and a bit. 90,000 feet GPS. And hugging the circle beautifully. Look at that, viewers. I'm doing it, I'm doing it, I'm doing it. Grump,
At
join
dark,
me.
if you center on your plane, the map will follow you.
That's a great
Simba
idea.
is at 25,000 knots for me, guys.
Sorry?
No,
I'm
boys, I'm in orbit.
Huh. Wow, look how fast Simba's going. That's just impressive. He's gone real far. Simba, if you can continue to do that, you can do the mission in about 20 minutes.
My dear God.
Simba, what's... I can't click on you because I'm... overload, but what is your speed?
24,600 knots?
That is
Oh, it
the
is
same,
actually-
That is orbit
Yeah.
speed. He's made it... You're a space shuttle speed now. That's impressive,
Yep.
Simba.
Indicated as 0.
Yeah, that's because you're quite high. Actually in space. Well,
I'm
hopefully
coming
this-
back on the throttle to keep it around 5,500.
Now I just wish we would
First
have done
one.
this
Got
at
it.
night so I could try to land on the moon.
Roger. I'm at the point now, guys, where I can go less than half throttle and maintain Mach 9.5, but just because I'm at that sweet spot on 90,000 feet. So I'm not burning any fuel now, which is great news. I'm hugging the circle beautifully. What I need is someone to do the map calculations. 5.7 thousand
looks like
knots.
the edge of the map is coming up again.
I'm about as fast as you, Cap. We're at Mach 9.4.
9.4.
Looks like we're gonna need to start coming around this next corner.
We'll slowly speed up. Yes, Dark. We've gone our own way because you're flying in weird directions, so...
No, I'm
gonna-
back up in front of you guys, but I'm pulling around.
I'm just pulling a high yo-yo, Cap. I'll be back
Okay,
down
well-
eventually.
That's excellent news.
About 30 degrees off the floor there, Dark.
Turns out the scramjet doesn't need air. How about that?
But I think it's quicker to just fly around the world at that speed.
To my pitch ladder, I'm about to go nose down. Maybe.
Pumping it up to Mach 10, Grump.
I'm still at 5,600, Mach 9.5.
Oh, nice. You're 50 knots above me. Good, means you're catching up.
According to the laws of, I don't remember the law, but
Yes, bro.
if we were in orbit right now, I would definitely be catching you up because my orbit's lower.
Oh, you are. Look at you doing a thing. We're racing around the thing, viewers. Again, sorry, I can't look around much, but I have to really concentrate on this. If you roll,
Eagles 33.
if you roll too much, viewers, it over-rolls and loses control. So, as Simba found out to his detriment. Are you still alive, Simba?
I am.
Are you gonna see if the map's actually round?
Here we go.
It is definitely round. In fact, the sun is taking up a lot of my view.
The sun's getting big. Wow, you really have gone
Oh, I can
fast.
see the moon finally.
Are we going to be going any faster than Mach 10 right
It
now?
is
Oh, yes. Grump.
definitely. DCS's globe is definitely round.
Right, there we
I'll tell
go.
you that.
We will be going fast, Grump. I'm going to push
Take
this
that
back
flat
to max.
earther.
I'm still about 5,600 knots.
Remember, we don't need full power to get the scramjet up to Mark 11, 13. It's just time. Let it work its way up.
And fuel burn.
And fuel burn, which is obviously a major thing. And we're going a little shy, so I'm going to try and turn a little harder.
I am 5.6 million feet.
5.6 million feet, viewers.
We're on our way, Houston.
You really are. You're nearly to the moon, I think, Simba. Dark's created a spaceship, a full DCS spaceship. I'm just worried it's going to crash the server if you put a div by 0 in there, Simba.
Yeah, that might happen.
Simba, why didn't you get a new one and try and catch us up? Because I'm worried that you're going to crash the server if you go any higher. Expedite that turn, Grump. I have no idea where Dark got to, but I get the feeling he'll be restarting.
I'm just behind you guys.
Are you?
I'm in an 80-degree turn here.
Alright, I'm due south now.
Right by Grump.
Are you introducing?
Yeah.
Are you introducing afterstick, Grump?
Affirm.
All right. Yeah, you got your rest. We're at 57.4 thousand knots. I'm gonna guess Mark 10 question mark.
Yep.
Mark 10 viewers.
How you're getting that speed?
It's fuel burn.
I'm a. What throttle are you at, Brandon?
43% RPM.
I'm at 60. Maybe I should come down a bit. I was expediting my way up to Mark 13 basically, and then I was gonna cruise on low scram. I'm now 55% throttle.
Yep, you're cutting pretty heavy on that turn, Cap.
Stand by. Shag!
I'm evening out.
Evening out.
Yeah, I'm straightening out too.
Good. Good thing about this straight, Grump, is that we will gain a bunch of speed.
Copy. Are we gonna want to accelerate here?
It will do
you
it
guys not see me
automatically.
on the map anymore?
I can't see Dark.
I see.
Yeah,
Dark.
yeah.
Oh, there you are, Dark.
I'm right.
My apologies,
Yeah.
Dark. Yeah, all right, fine. Grump, I'm just leveling out, and I'm keeping 55% throttle, and she's accelerating on her own. We're fine.
Yeah, copy. I'm at 5800.
I'm at 5800.
Cool.
Oh, I'm a bit slow for you guys then.
Yeah.
Give it a little more power.
We want to gun it now? Do we just gonna open throttle?
No, burner costs too much. Just a few percent. Just everything. Think ahead.
Yeah,
like
do
10
not
minutes.
touch burner. You will run out of fuel very quickly.
You're 100 knots faster than me, Grump. It's the geometry. You're actually faster than me. It's the geometry is what's happened here. So what I'll do is I'll splay out a bit more and let you cut in. So we'll work with geometry rather than fuel burn. Viewers, if you've skipped most of this video, which you probably have, fuel burn is 100% model design. We're going to be super careful. We could all burn and go Mark 13 straight away, and we would make it, what, 50 miles? 100 miles? I don't know, not a lot.
Yeah, not close to what we need.
Not 15,000 anyway. Right, Simba's taking off again, and Poosh is having another pop. Good luck, boys. The rest of us, I'm happy to say, are finally getting the hang of it. We're all following, roughly. Brandon's had to cut the curve a bit because he's struggling with the speed, and that's fine. Geometry is a fine way of doing it. As long as one of us does the full 15,000, I think it's good enough.
I mean, I think scientifically I already did the 15,000.
I'll give you that, Simba.
Oh, for
I'll give you
sure.
that.
I think he landed
Yep.
somewhere in the UK.
Right, Cap, 58. Yep, you're 10 knots faster than me and Grump, so we're at the same everything, basically.
You guys are at 58.
As near as I can tell.
Yeah.
I do feel a stupid mission coming in the future.
Oh, guys, when I say percent throttle, I mean it's a guess on my actual physical throttle position. I don't have a cockpit, remember? So don't
You
go
can
by
see
the numbers.
RPM percent.
Oh, yes, I can. I apologise. I'm at 72 RPM. 72% RPM, guys.
It's a lot. I'm at
Copy,
55.
Roger. I was unaware that was a thing, so I've been burning ahead of everyone. It'll all equal out in the end, guys. It'll all equal out. If you need me to slow down, I will slow down.
Coming up on the circle.
Oh, shit. Yep. Okay, that's good, Grump. That'll allow me to space out a bit. Can we agree on an RPM then, guys, roughly?
57. We'll go with 60.
60% RPM, guys. If you're behind and you want to catch up a bit, go to 70. But if you're kind of in the middle, 60% RPM. I'm going to space out a bit.
That's,
I'm slowing down.
It's decelerating.
Yeah, that's no good.
Yeah, we're gonna see what throttle we need to be at. 58.70 holding.
The 70 is holding.
Well, we need to turn your bit of
Go
acceleration.
to 90?
That doesn't sound right. I've been
90%
accelerating.
RPM?
I've been accelerating at 72, Dark.
Ah, okay, 72.
Yeah, scratch that. I'm about to go off the edge of the map because I haven't been concentrating. I've got to concentrate again.
What is your speed currently?
5860, and I've somehow messed my turn up.
If I'm at
Starting to pull.
if I'm at 92%, then my fuel flow is at 99.
That means
Yeah,
it's off
but
the
you're
edge.
okay as long as you're not on burner.
Cut that corner. Cut that corner.
Yeah, I'd say like 80-degree bank there, Cap, and
Yeah, I'm at 90-degree bank. Well, maybe I'm not, but I'm.
That's
high
bold.
bank. It is bold, guys. Bold is my middle name at the moment. I've got to get round back in that friggin' circle. Come on, Cap.
Gotta bring the nose down.
I'm just kind of curious
Shit,
as
my
to
fridge.
how these planes are still flying, considering the heavy amount of load it's taking on. With these massive balls in this cockpit.
Yeah, right. Big golden balls. I've really,
Which drag would that be inducing?
I've really screwed the pooch here. Oh,
96, but I'm going to come down a bit.
I don't want to come back down from this cloud.
I don't
Really,
know.
at this point, any altitude between 80 and 100 is good.
Yep.
90 is what I'm shooting for.
Grump, you're off the map. Dark, you're off the map. Brandon,
Yeah.
correct.
I'm pulling hard.
They all followed me, viewers.
I'm getting hard. I mean, hard.
I'm pulling 4G.
I'm on 4G.
I upgraded to 5G.
I was gonna make that joke, but
Mr. Moneybags.
We do jokes here now. Right, guys, I'm past the east. I'm now on to 060, and hopefully I'll be shooting on the map.
you wanna straighten out now, Cap?
No, I've got to feel like I... Can you see me?
Yes, you want to straighten out.
Roger, Cap straightening out. Good advice. You giving advice there, Dark.
Yeah, Cap,
I'm
if you
supposed to be reading something.
if you open your F10 map and you center on your plane, the map
Ah,
will
It
work.
is the first button on the left.
First button on the left. Oh, okay.
Click on that and then zoom out again once you click on it.
You guys.
You can see that circle that we're just trying to follow roughly.
All right, we're back on task. Grump, you are friggin' doing it like a friggin', as your name suggests, some kind of meister. You appear to be some kind of meister. Oh, God, I'm above 90,000 feet. Don't do that.
Yes.
Speed check. I'm at 6,030. Read out your numbers.
5913.
From 5914 coming through 90,000.
Roger. I had a bit of throttle there, guys, because I had a moment, obviously.
Yep, I'm coming up
Wow,
to about
Brandon,
90% throttle.
99% RPM.
I'm contemplating barometric hold. Have you guys got any thoughts on
If
that?
you put your little carrot right there and holding and you hit it and you're ready to cancel it, it's an okay idea.
We do have autopilot viewers, but as you can imagine, one small cock up with the autopilot up here, and that's it, you're done. So,
Yeah, I am now on it.
Then you're headed to the moon.
look at Grump on that line. Grump, how does it feel?
Yeah, I've got barometric hold at 97,000.
I feel like I'm walking in the air.
I'm walking in the air tonight.
The good thing about barometric hold is when you turn, it starts pulling the G's for you.
I'm worried that it doesn't allow you that aft stick that we need. That's what I'm worried about.
So to keep your airplane at that barometric, as you tilt over, it pulls back for you. So I'm at like a 70-degree bank angle, and it's pulling pretty hard.
Bank angle. Bank
angle.
Well, you gotta say it. Retard.
There
Retard.
we go. Simba and Poosh are on their way. Look at them being proper boys. Even Poosh, look, Poosh has learned to fly it. Poosh, how does it feel?
Exciting.
Right, it is actually a bit exciting because
You sound so excited.
you're always balancing on. Poosh is never excited. It's always like balancing on the edge of a pin, viewers. Have you ever balanced yourself on the edge of a pin? Don't recommend it.
If you're not excited, give the trigger a little pull.
Can't afford the recoil. Oh, have we told you about the gun? Have we told you about the guns, Grump?
I'm so.
You haven't told me.
It's got. He put 3 GAU
50,000
8.
rounds of GAU 8.
He put 3 GAU 8s in it. So if you push it, it's basically a giant air brake. Because
Ooh, I have control reversal.
Oh, 5. You're too low. You're too low, Brandon. You're down to 70,000. Get up.
Mag 12, Cap.
I won't fly with you. You're too dangerous, Brandon.
Currently 6,800.
6,800. Grump, what are you at?
6,000.
Same here, 6,000. Anyone know what 6,000 is?
Mach 10.38.
10.38, well done. Right, we need to start pushing it up, guys. I'm going up to 80% for my friggin'
I would
sins.
put it around 90.
Alright, 90%. Mark 13, here we come. You're splaying out a bit, Grunt, but you got it covered. Poosh has done a
Oh,
poosh thing.
Bruce, that's going to be a tight corner.
Simmer, don't forget, it takes 350 miles to turn. You've got currently 50 miles to turn. Just saying.
Hi, Yo-Yo.
Oh, Jesus Christ. It's your solution for everything. Why does it have to be your
I
solution
learned
for
it
everything?
from you.
How many circles around this are we doing?
6, but we'll see what happens.
We
guys.
just did one.
Oh my dear
One and a
God.
half.
Oh, okay. 1.5.
That was 40. Well, that was what?
Right, well, don't lose count, guys, for God's sake. I must admit, I forgot about the mission, just trying to keep this thing in the air.
Yeah.
Brandon, what are you doing?
Going a bit
Off
towards
to
cap.
space.
Front runners are
Come
me and Grump.
86,000, right?
Yes, you are, but what you're doing is going off the edge of the map. I'm going to leave it to you, Grump. I'll leave it to you, Brandon. Grump, numbers. I'm at 6,200. Report in.
I'm at 66. I have it at 90% throttle.
66.
You'll hit another power band once you get up a bit.
Just crossed.
Or he's going to be running low on fuel, but one of the two.
Roger, once we get to that speed, we can actually come off the throttle and maintain.
Yep. Okay. I'm seeing my fuel quantity come down now. Finally. 47,000. Yeah, I'm gonna run out of fuel.
Don't do that, Grump.
Is your
outer space.
fuel gauge not pegged at the top of it still?
It is, but I'm down to 43, and it's coming down fast.
That's most unfortunate, bearing in mind you had 1 million, Grump.
Eh.
Alright, well, I guess we know where you're in front now.
Are you sure that is that how much fuel or the fuel flow?
Fuel quantity.
Ooh,
Do.
okay.
Do, Grump.
I have come off the throttle to about 45,
Roger. I'm gonna come back down.
50.
I don't think we're gonna be able to do Mach 15.
Watch out.
No.
It's been nice flying with you, Grump.
I'll find a bit of desert to put it down in. It's fine.
Yes, you will. Yes, you will, Grump.
Grump, you can glide for around like 900 not come off still, so
Yeah, pretty much.
you'll be fine.
That's far enough to drop bombs over the target.
Grump,
Yeah.
you get amazing fuel economy in outer space.
Oh, I believe it. No drag. Don't have to worry about thrust.
How do you
Worry
turn?
about delta V.
Guys, I'm at 6,500 knots. Conversion to Mark, please.
Should be around 11.2.
11.2 Mark, viewers.
Yeah, you might want to come off the throttle a little.
Yep, I'm doing that right now.
I'm down at 53% RPM.
Cap off.
And that
throttle.
gets your fuel flow down to 60,000 pounds an hour in each engine.
That's strange. I'm at 50% RPM, and I'm doing 85,000 fuel flow an hour.
Doing 50% RPM. What was your fuel flow?
50%, it's at 83.
Oh, yeah, you're not in the right band. Or the right altitude.
Going to space.
Well, I was told to hold between 80 and 100, so I'm doing that. I mean, I know how to brake now, so
What you do?
I'm one step closer to the edge, and I'm about to brake.
R.I.P. Alright, guys. I am at Mark 11. Sitting sweet. And I don't have to worry about fuel because I don't have a cockpit. So I just have to hope it's okay. And that suits me just fine, viewers.
dark.
Just fine.
Might want to make you turn a bit.
Me and Grump.
Trying to balance not going to space with pulling around this corner.
I wish I could air-to-air refuel Grump. It would be sweet as nuts. Yeah, I said it nuts.
What'd you say, Cap?
Nuts.
Honey roasted?
Oh, that would be so nice right now. So nice.
You want nuts, Cap?
Mmm. There it is. There's the button, viewers. The big red button.
Yep, you're flying with that speed.
I'm a low throttle as well. I've just got that thang going on, boys. You know, the thang, and I'm bang on the line as well. Sometimes I feel a little bit too sexy, guys.
Too sexy for my shirt.
Correct,
So
Simba.
sexy it hurts.
Seems correct, guys. Right on that line. You see that, viewers? You see me on that line? Grump's got it good. Brandon's joining the line. Whatever happened to Simba? Simba's an all-or-nothing kind of guy, viewers. He just goes straight up.
Ooh, can I manage work-related stuff in a turn?
Right, good luck doing this and dealing with work. Whatever that is.
I have to make a change in a Discord server.
I hear what that is a life sentence, Cap.
Yes, at least a 40-year sentence.
Ooh, trim works nice.
How about that?
Yeah. Yeah, I think I've gotten to a groove here where I don't have to touch the stick, so to speak.
Giggity.
Giggity.
I would like that very much.
I'm holding the stick pretty firmly.
However, I am down to Mach 8 on this throttle set.
That's unfortunate, Grump.
Have we turned this into a race?
Everything we do is competitive in a race. That's how Grim Reapers work. Sure. We're boys. This is what boys do. If my little boy is 1 year old and he's competitive.
That's a good boy.
That's right. Alright, viewers. I feel like I'm in a groove. Like if I was in a record, spinning round and round and round. In the groove of a record.
Right round, right
That's right,
round.
Simba. That's exactly right. I'm just scramjetting my way. Doing things and stuff.
Scrambled my way downtown, walking fast. I'm in an aircraft, go F yourself.
There you go. We've got
How are you doing on the fuel?
I don't know, Brandon, because I don't have a cockpit. So I've just hoped everything's going to be okay. You know, the thing
Yeah,
I
what's
always
the bank angle?
Right, I am at minus 75 degrees, and I'm holding like 1 notch of aft stick.
Climb up to your altitude, Cap.
Passing through 5,000 knots.
You know what?
Should we be higher than this?
You know what, guys? I've just made a realization. We've spent most of our time way out of the circle. Way out of the circle. That means we're covering loads more distance than we need to. So we can probably minus about 30% of our requirement. So viewers, what I'm trying to say, I just realised we don't have enough fuel to go more than 2 hours. So if we've travelled, like half of us have gone like around like that, as you've seen, obviously. Which means we've added on, like I said, about 30% distance, maybe even more. Because as the radius gets larger, the circumference doesn't go up quadratically, but it goes up a lot, if you know what I mean.
You hurt my brain, Cap.
That means we no longer have to do 6.5 things, but to do less. But how many? This is going to get weird, guys. Real friggin' weird.
Where's the mathematician?
Well,
Math
you
hurts my
figure
head.
it out.
I don't like numbers.
I need Johnny on the spot trig, and I need. Where's Cortana? She would know. She would know exactly what I meant. But she has to go and get friggin' married and get a new job. So we never get to do it anymore. Do the thing.
Yeah, the real life. Yeah, I think it's the way of life.
Right? I agree with that, guys.
Adulting.
What's real life?
On games and only games.
What is reality?
Is that a thing?
Easy come, easy go.
Little high, little low.
Demonetized.
Anyway, oh yeah, that's a shame.
No, it'll be bad enough. It won't feel bad. Just sing really
God.
off key.
If anybody tried to
Anywhere
copyright
the
my singing,
wind blows.
It's beautiful, Grump.
I'll be here all week. Oh, we're going inside the circle, Cap.
Yeah, how does that keep happening? That's what I'm asking. I'm just asking how it keeps happening, guys.
You see, when an F-16 and a KC-135 love each other very much.
Yes, what happens? Where does the probe go, Grump?
Oh, wait, this might be the wrong conversation.
Right, brilliant. Man, I've got to have that conversation one day. Can you imagine how bad I'm going to be at it? Real friggin' bad.
You just talk about mid-air refueling and you'll be fine.
Okay, here we go.
What's your speed, Cap?
Ooh, I got Mach
Exactly.
9.1.
Exactly 6,500 knots.
According to my probably broken HUD.
Cap, I'm at Mach 9.4 and I'm flying 5,500.
Right, so I'm probably about Mach 12 or 13 now.
58, 50.
Wow, you guys are slow. 6, yeah.
Well, you're gonna burn too much fuel.
Yeah, I'll consider coming off shortly, guys. Just felt like being a big man for once is all, guys.
But you're always a big man, Cap.
There we go. I'm about to do my second revolution, guys.
Yay, he's turning 2.
Right, I'm coming off the throttle. Throttle going down. I hate seeing that speed go down, guys. I hate it. Ish Hassadi.
Didn't the French invent the guillotine during their second revolution?
Good thing to invent.
Their second one or the 23rd one?
Did they patent it?
I don't think
Oh
they
god.
did.
Oh god. Dive! Dive!
Let me guess, you've done something weird, Simba.
I was paying attention to my
Simba?
pitch angle, and I got up to 106,000 feet.
Oh, I've got my
But
mark
that's okay.
shown. I'm at mark 11.13, 11.13. Good, but not good.
I've did a thing.
Oh, Brandon, what?
I've ran out of fuel.
Okay, that's
Hey.
troublesome.
That was my job.
That was Grump's job. Right.
I've
don't
been
know
flying normally.
Uh-oh. That does not bode well for the rest of us.
Wow.
Are you sure you've not got confused, Brandon? You do have a habit of getting confused, don't you?
You mix the fuel gauge with the temperature gauge. It's really easy to do.
Probably looking at the temperature gauge, Grump.
Nah, I'm always looking at fuel gauge.
I always go off the edge here.
It's the one that says ALT, right? That's the fuel gauge. Cap, could you give me an airfield to land? No, go there.
I can't because I can't see you because I'm so far away from you.
You see, when an SR-72 and an SR-72 love each other.
Yes,
very
Grump.
much.
What happens then, Grump? I really want to know.
Something about rapid unplanned disassembly.
There it is.
Brandon, roughly 010 for 400 nautical miles.
Which airfield is that to?
You'll pass over about 8 of them.
Welcome to SR-72, I believe.
I'm only at about 50% RPM.
So you'll be the only one getting there, Doc.
Yes. There will be a lot of SR-72s in the ocean that I pass over.
Roger.
Cap, am I allowed at the airfield where the F-14s are stationed?
You can... Don't bomb it yet, because...
Now, can I try to land there?
Yeah, nothing bad should happen. Well, it's you, so something bad will probably happen. I always shoot off the bottom here, Grump. What is that all about? I don't think this circle is circular, you know? I think it's an oblong, or whatever the other word is.
Oblong. This is not...
Are you being obtuse?
When do you call final when you're flying at like Mach 6?
About...
300 miles ago?
300 miles.
Hey, I drive that every morning.
Huh.
Oh, fuel 500.
Oh, Grump! You're next!
Nice.
You're next.
Grump, where are you? There you are. Head 060 for 300 nautical miles. So you're already on final. Yes, that's a good thing.
Or head pitch 80 degrees and gain fuel economy.
The second it says fuel 500, it's already out.
Yeah.
That didn't last at all.
Yeah, I've hit my limit at Mark 11. I can't go any higher without going into burner or doing stupid. So this is it, viewers. I'm on the plus side. I'm right back on the line, and I've just completed Circle 2. Hi, Poosh. I see you again. How's your gliding going, Brandon? Talk us through it.
Currently Mark 5, Angels 50.
That's the first glider. Oh, God. My butt's starting to hurt. Right, I'm on my third circle, guys.
Dark, I'm gonna turn into a helicopter again.
Helicopter. Helicopter every time I get out of the shower.
Here comes Simba.
You might want to straighten out, Grump.
Ooh,
I am trying to...
Dude, you need to pull hard.
Yeah, I'm trying to line up for a runway here. I think Vandery Jazz might be my best shot.
Oh, are you out of fuel, Grump?
I might be.
Oh, God damn it. What's the matter with these boys?
Grump, if you want, you can head to where the F-14s are stationed. You easily make that.
Here comes Simba. Simba wants us to fly in formation at Mark 11. When in Rome, guys.
What do you do in Rome, Cap?
From what I remember, eat pretty shoddy food, get loads of pollution, and see that the policemen have guns, which is terrifying for a Brit.
Royal Guards have guns, right?
Yeah, but these are like going into cafes and ordering pizza and stuff, and they've got their frigging Glock hanging on a coily thing. It's like, okay, that's weird. Don't see that in Britain.
Oh, reminds me of the story of the Glockencock.
Oh, the Glockencock.
Trying to make our tips line up.
You are doing it, Simba. You are doing it.
Do it. Touch the tip.
This is called a low yo-yo?
I get it.
One day when I give my birds and bees speech, I'll get it.
You'll get it when you grow up.
There we go. That's going to happen.
Runway in sight.
How far did you glide, Brandon?
Already like 150 nautical miles.
There we go, viewers. If you're going to run out of fuel, don't run out in a Cessna, run out in this plane. You can glide for 150 miles.
Yep.
I'm still at Mach 4, Cap.
It appears you can go longer. That's probably too fast to land, Brandon. Simba, merge! Hello! I see you!
I actually know the landing speed. It's 150, 160 knots.
Oh, just like an F-15. Cool.
Me and Simba doing suborbital ballet, guys. I love suborbital ballet. That was actually quite a good interception, Simba. I will give you that. Don't know how you managed that.
spit and grit and a lot of spit.
That's what he used to do the interception, guys. That's the thing he used.
He is the biggest champ after all.
Oh my god, that does really slow you down.
The brake slows you down, Grant. This surprises me.
Oh no, the GAU 8s do.
Oh, yeah. Simba is so duplicating me. Simba, you're duplicating me. You're duplicating me.
That's what you pay me M&Ms and
A lot.
to do.
Is it only me and Dark still actually in the race? I'm going to take that as a yes. Right, viewers, it's only me and Dark still actually in the race. Never mind. Keep going. Push on.
How do you have so much fuel cap?
That, I don't know.
Boarding on this.
That, yes, I'm been hoarding the fuel, the kerosene product. The JPX.
Oh, I don't think Greta Thunberg is going to be very happy
Greta
about that.
Thunberg, you know what she can do? Ooh, I'm not going to say anything. Not going to say anything. Fell into that trap before, guys.
Damn those damps.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, what?
And the GAU 8 overheat.
Don't know.
Real life, yes.
Ah, how about that?
DCS?
I mean,
don't think
if you fire enough rounds, yes.
But think about all the cooling from the air at this speed.
There you go, Simba. All that air that doesn't exist at 80,000 feet, you know, that one.
Oh,
my
the
Jesus.
temperature up here.
Here is down.
Well, I can't come and watch because if I take any pressure off this stick, I will crash, viewers. So, unfortunately, give us a moment by moment.
200 feet, 250 knots, coming in pretty fast. Pretty low angle as well. Oh, and
Yes, yes, Brandon.
oh, and I'm dead.
Oh, you crashed the aeroplane. Brandon, you crashed the aeroplane. Simba, flying ballot. We've done a whole, third of a circle in formation. Well, I'm halfway through my third circle, guys. Oof. We could probably say 4 circles, guys. 4 circles. Bearing in mind that we've gone so far out and around. So I'm more than 50% done. Which makes my little winky tinkle, guys. Oh, funny story. My baby's just discovered his winky. I assume all babies do that at some point. And he will not friggin' leave it alone. Like, every moment, it's got his hands down his friggin' nappy. So stop doing that.
Yeah, they do that.
Oh, apparently they
I
do
don't
that.
think you're
viewers.
supposed to talk about that.
Oh, right. Great, brilliant. I don't know what's going to happen, but something bad's going to happen now.
Boys being boys.
Boys being boys, guys. It never changes. It never changes.
Careful, Poosh. If you get up too much higher, you're going to
It's pretty high.
start to see the curvature of the Earth change.
What's the temperature up there?
I would love to know that. Is there any way of
It's
knowing?
probably about minus 60 or so.
Minus 60. That's colder than my house right now.
What bank angle are you holding, Cap?
I modulate bank angle between 30 and 60, and I do the turn with aft stick, small increments of aft stick. That's what I've learnt to do. I'm 100% getting the hang of it after break. Oh, let's calculate how many miles we've done. I've done 2.5 circles. Each circle's 2,500 miles. 5,000, 6,000, probably about 7,000 or 8,000 miles we've done, guys. That's a lot of miles. I mean, I don't know what you think. I haven't driven that far lately.
Hard to do in the UK.
Even more difficult in the Netherlands.
Even, yeah, your country's real small and real low.
Fun fact, Cap.
Yes.
My house is minus 6 meters in sea level.
Have fun with that flooding. Another fun fact, my paternal grandfather got, not syphilis, what's the other one?
Gonorrhea.
Not gonorrhea. God damn it, I can't remember what it is. Diphtheria. Got diphtheria in Holland while fighting the Germans in 1944. Operation Market Garden.
Market Garden?
Yeah.
I think that's exactly where I live.
Where is Arnhem?
Oh, no, it's not.
Eindhoven.
No, I'm sorry.
Nijmegen.
Nijmegen, yeah. It's not, I've been there. It's been there to see the bridge that they blew up. Or tried to blow up, sorry. Bit of history for you viewers.
Spoilers.
One day when I'm rich and famous, which is obviously never going to happen, I'm going to drive the Market Garden where the where the 30 core went. That 50 mile or whatever it was road. I'm going to all the way up to Arnhem.
Is it the same road?
But they're the Dutch. They're very tight, so they probably haven't made a new one since 1944.
Operation Mena is exactly where I live.
There you go. Time to go and raid your house and steal your items. Your graphics card that never turned up.
Pretty close to where I live, let me say it like that.
Simba chased me and hounded me like a bitch. This is a pretty uncomfortable drive. I've just been doing an hour, 90 minutes basically at 4G. 4G is quite a lot of pressure on your little bod to do for an hour and a half.
It's like the bottom of a really extreme roller coaster.
This is
The braking force of a Formula 1 car.
It shows how crazy physics is when you get to Mark 11, guys.
You're about to go turn inside your circle, Cap.
Oh, shit.
Alright, can I land it? Can I land it? Oh god, it's getting swirly.
Talk us through it, Grum. Don't forget to talk us through it.
Yep, I'm coming over the numbers. Giggity.
He's coming over the numbers.
150 knots, 200 feet. Nope, too much. Oh god, oh god.
Yes, Grum, what appears to be happening with you?
Something might have happened.
You landed perfectly?
Yes.
Right. That's great news. Matrix managed to land it with full fuel, with £1 million of fuel in, by the way. But he is Matrix, and he's not really human.
Cap, you're getting well
I'm
inside
doing
your
it,
circle.
Simba. I'm leveling out. I'm leveled. I'm now fully level. It's the trim button.
You know, as long as you stay on the map, it's really the amount of time, not the, amount of circles.
Why didn't I think about that? That's such an obvious thing. We've been going to
I'm
this
making
mark.
much larger circles.
Right, so it's time, guys. So the 2 hour mark. You know what? The stupidest thing. I spent so long figuring out a path and learning how to turn this curve. We didn't even need to do this route. All we need to do is, like you said, stay on the map and fly for an hour.
We could have flown an hour out on the map, pulled a 180, and flown an hour back.
Well, what if you got it wrong, though, Dark? What if
you would need some good math.
You would need some good math. And one thing we don't do in Grim Reaper's viewers is good math.
Technically, I have never run out of fuel.
I'm so proud of you, Simba.
What's math?
I may have run out of globe.
You never run out of globe. Until you run out of globe.
Mark 13. Oh, and I'm already out of fuel.
Yep.
Well, that just shows you just a few minutes of burner, and that's it. You're out of fuel. It's a hard thing to do, guys. I'm about to complete circle 3. Yay, super cap, best cap? Question mark. Ich denke so. Oh, stretch the old neck. I don't know about you guys, but I've been had neck in a set position at 15 degrees left for this whole trip. Hello would have liked this.
Start your pull, Cap.
I'm doing my pull now. 4G, load it, and squeeze. You lifted some weights there, Grump. Oh shit, it happens, Sim, but it's something about the south of the map. I think it's crooked. Crooked like your friggin' accountant.
That's a good accountant.
It's a good accountant. You got it. I need a friggin' crooked accountant. I pulled 6G in real life, viewers, and pretty much passed out. That is minor limit.
Without a G-suit.
Without a G-suit. Never again. I told myself, never again. Supercab was not made for 6G. Until I do it again.
Probably didn't tell you about the M1 maneuver either, did he?
No, he didn't prepare me at all. I was just like, let's go for 6G. And I just turned a friggin' jelly.
Would love to experience that one day.
Yep. It costs a bit, but not billionaire money. It costs, let me have a think. It costs about £500 sterling an hour, about $600 an hour, but you don't have to go up for an hour. So you can go up for half an hour.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And these are...
Great deal.
Yeah, so it costs about $250, $300 if you want to go on the smaller one. And if you get the right pilot, like I do, then you'll still go fight pilot nuts.
What airplane was this?
Been in various, been in the T6 Texan, which you probably know, been in the Yak 52, been in a couple of lighter aircraft as well. And they're pretty, they're all 6G capable, so they're pretty immense.
Simba over here living the 5G life, and he's over here living 6G.
Mm-hmm. Uh-oh, I've done a thing, Simba. Wasn't thinking about my Pythagoras, was I?
You were thinking about that time of pulling 6Gs in Texan.
I was. I'm thinking, I had to drive home. I had to get Alison to drive home, who was a learner driver at the time, so she was learning how to drive, and I was just being sick constantly in the passenger seat, into a bag. It was one of the most unpleasant road journeys I think I've ever had. And then I got a massive bollocking, as I always do at the end of it, because I wasn't paying due care and attention to her driving. I was like, what do you want me to do? I'm constantly being sick in a fucking bag. She still berates me about it all the time. Simba, can you go any further south? That's obviously sarcasm, by the way. Third circle complete.
I'm just trying to make up the miles.
So you are, Simba.
Because apparently you won't count all the miles I traveled in my first expedition.
Fair and square, Simba. And you did about 1 trillion miles in your first one.
but I took off from the ground to get there.
Oh, that makes it okay, Simba.
I do not identify with sarcasm.
Right, brilliant. You're in the wrong frigging group. Right, I'm smashing into my fourth and final loop, guys. I feel so sexy. Too sexy for my shirt. I'm going to take my shirt off. All the girlies go woo and some such. I'm running out of water.
I remember you having to do that during the SR-72 mission. Because I think we did that in midsummer.
Oh man, 4 hours in a sweaty cockpit. Who would be a friggin' pilot? I'm not like you Yanks with your friggin' air conditioning. Half-arsing it. Where are you, Dark? I haven't seen you on the map since we started, pretty much. Oh, Grump's back up.
I'm just making a nice large circle. I think you're about half a circle ahead of me, but...
Roger. Lovely day for a 15,000-mile flight. I hope those B-2 pilots got paid well, because God, it's boring just doing nothing.
I think they got their standard salary.
Right. Hey, standard salary. Not bonus pay, not boredom pay.
Got extra box lunches.
Extra box lunches.
Oh, ugh.
That's what I'm all about, guys.
I think I'd rather have MREs.
What, yeah, but, you know, what happens if you miss your bomb drop after all of this?
I've got to go and do it again. I've got to fly home, fly 15,000 miles home, then fly 15,000 miles back, and the wife's going to be real angry. The baby's going to be real hungry.
Are you going to do right-hand circles back and then, you know...
Yeah. I'll do right-hand circles back, guys.
Why didn't you take them with you?
They would not like this journey. Where happened to Simba? He was with me and then he just disappeared. He went all Simba-y again. Like a slippery eel.
He told you were doing a bad job with the circle and he took off.
Alright, okay. Did his job then, I suppose.
Ouch.
Yeah, right? 6G, there's 6G. Oh, Soupgap's passing out. I wonder what kind of guy's going to watch this video. It's basically just me and no cop. I don't even have a cockpit to look at. I've just got a HUD.
Do you at least do some flybys?
I do, but every time I do that, I go slightly off axis, and it takes me 10 minutes to get back on axis. There's a flyby, and 10 minutes to get back on axis.
I wonder how this thing would do with anti-air missiles.
Well, it goes 4 times as fast as the missiles, Brandon, so
yeah,
probably not very well.
I feel like as if there was a video we did about this.
Yeah, how about that, Grump? How about that?
Yeah.
No, with the SR-72 firing the missile.
It did actually work, because what it does is it adds on the speed of the plane to the initial missile. So a Mark IV AMRAAM went Mark IV plus, which is as it happens in real life if you're up high, went Mark IV plus Mark 10. So you had a Mark 14 missile, which is pretty sick.
Is there a G-load that I have to worry about?
Don't think so.
Yes.
Yes, apparently. Apparently, yes, Simba.
Okay, I guess it'll just remain anonymous.
Don't listen to me, I'm just a giant norb. Giant norb and a giant plane.
I mean, they said yes, but then didn't tell me what that load was.
Something about
it's just yes.
somewhere between 5 and 30, I think, Simba. Yeah, don't go 9G.
Little late? I'm practicing my turns for the run.
He's got the runs, apparently.
Oh, I hate the runs. My friggin' paternal grandfather got that in Nijmegen in Operation Market Garden. True story, you know, guys. Put him out of the war. But then...
That was
yes?
diphtheria?
Diphtheria, there we go. But then, you know what he did? He went to work with a guy called Frank Whittle. Does anyone know who Frank Whittle is?
Yes, I do.
Friggin' Push knows everything. Went to work with him at a place called British Thompson Houston, BTH, where Frank Whittle was putting together technically the world's first jet engine. I know it's disputable because the Germans were doing it at the same time and stuff like that, but he worked on that team and he got fired for incompetence. So that's where my genealogy comes from. But yeah, I am a part of the jet engine technically. Well, you know what, guys? We are 1 hour and 28 minutes in and I'm still got my fuel and Dark's still got his fuel. So at this point, I think we've probably got it about right and we're probably going to be able to do it.
Simba and I have our fuel.
Oh, yeah. Yes. Yes, Poosh. I'm aware you've got your fuel. You've also been flying for 14 minutes.
Is your fuel still pegged, Cat?
I'm at 97,000 and 5,800 knots. And mine is under 50,000 in both engines. So under 100,000 total. So I've got at least an hour of fuel left.
Anything above Mach... Yeah, anything above Mach 10.5 and I am pegged in fuel.
Black magics. Black friggin' magic. I can tell you, I gave you all £1 million of fuel, so don't blame me, guys. Maybe you've had your fuel jettison button on all the time, Simba.
Oh, I've come off pegged. I'm at 98,000 now.
Oh, he's down to 10% fuel. 10% fuel.
Oh, yeah.
Right,
Oh, it's
viewers.
gonna go down quick from
But
there.
my burn's at 49,000 on each engine, so I've got an hour.
You got an hour, and you only need to last about 20 minutes. Only need to last 20 minutes. Come on, Dark. I'm probably not going to survive.
Yeah, that means bad news for you.
Yeah, I'm going to come
You
down
need to
right
come
now.
down to like 30% RPM and you'll make it.
All right, down I come. Down I come. 60% throttle. I'm slowing down, viewers. I've almost completed my 4th circuit anyway. Right, well, theoretically, I should run out before you, Dark, so we can use me as a canary in the mine. You know, when your grandfather used to go mining, Dark, for coal and precious jewels? He took a canary with him. Not mine.
Oh.
Mine got diphtheria.
Yeah.
Huh. I can see the funny side of it now, guys.
Your bird starts pooping uncontrollably, you'll know.
Right. I'm reading about SAS. I'm guessing you guys know what SAS is. It's like a good version of the Rangers. And our SAS guys were in a country called Afghanistan in 1980. So what happened is the Soviets, in their brilliant wisdom of really good decision making, that was sarcasm, by the way, decided to invade Afghanistan, thinking it would be a good idea to fight the Mujahideen. After 10 years of occupation and complete bankruptcy, because they just, well, you know what happens when a Vietnam type thing happens. That's it. The Mujahideen just refused to go down. Got a bit of help from the Americans and from the British. Anyway, I've got off topic. So basically, all the water there is poisoned and all sorts of problems, and so my SAS man constantly had the runs. Imagine that. It's bad enough having the runs, even in a comfortable house. But imagine being in a friggin' desert with no help, being shot at by Hinds. And in the book, he's getting shot at by a lot of Hinds, by the way. Hindies, whatever they are. And he had to shoot Hinds down with something called a blowpipe, guys. It's the equivalent of the American Stinger, but it's sackcloth, so you point the thing at the thing and guide it in with a joystick. British always do things better. You know that anyway. They shot the Hind down, and then they had to go and scavenge parts off it because America didn't have any Hinds because it was brand new, 1980. And so they had to cut bits off it in the field and give it to his American correspondent. Yeah, that's the story for you guys. Anyway, lots of diphtheria in Afghanistan.
So, in short, he did blow sticks to go after Hindies?
Blowpipe. That's right.
He did some blow off of Heinz.
Yeah, they also had SAM. The interesting thing is, they also use SA-7, SAM-7, and a Soviet Stinger, and they used that. They bought it from Soviets and used it against Soviets in Mujahideen were using it before the Stingers were supplied. I found that funny. That's an interesting thing to laugh about, but I found it funny. Being shot at by your own friggin' missiles. That's the same thing that happened to us in Falklands. Falklands, just about everything the RGs were using were friggin' British. British trained their pilots. They were using ex-British ships, American aeroplanes, French aeroplanes, American French missiles.
Fuel 500.
Fuel 500! Oh no, Doc!
500.
Doc!
Uh-oh!
It's just you, baby.
Oh
just
no,
you.
pressure.
Roger, I'm turning into an airfield.
92,000 pounds still.
92,000 pounds. You've still got nearly 10%. Viewers, sorry, but this, as it turns out, it's really freaking hard. Right, I'm going to Lewa Air Force Base. Lewa Air Force Base. Lewa, I'm coming in hot. At Mark 11, prepare the crash gates. Or whatever. My crash gates, what I use for my baby. What do they have? Arrestor hooks. Simba will know. Simba does airfield things.
Arresting hook.
Arresting hook. There we go. What that man said. Right.
They also have the nets.
Put the net out. I'm going to jump in the net. Catch me in the net. Oh, sweet. Control reversion. My favourite. Yeah, more sarcasm.
You might want the air brake to get through that.
I got it. I'm very experienced SR-72 pilot now. Dark. That's what you got to realise. Right, I'm on heading. On radial for landing.
Good luck, Cap.
Yeah, you know, I said when I've got control of it, I haven't. Air brake. Got control back. I still haven't run out of fuel. I wish I knew how much I'd got. If he says 500, does that mean I've actually got 500, or is it just being buggy?
I haven't heard it yet, and I'm at 90,000, so...
Yeah, you had fuel 500 for about 2 seconds before you ran out of gas.
That's sweet news. Oh, yes.
Not if you were using your throttle responsibly.
No, Cap, you're out. You're at 11% RPM.
Oh, my engines are off. My engines are off. My engines are off. Rapunzel, help me. I was so
Let
close.
down your altitude.
Right, where's the base? Why does everything happen so fast? I want it to go slower, Grump.
Cap, base is 108 at 120.
120 miles. I'm not using the GO 8. Right, here we go, Viewington, Wilmingtons, whatever the hell you are. Hang on, I've got 100 miles to go. I don't want to slow down. Whose idea was it to slow down?
You do. It's just what speed are you at?
You've got only about 15 minutes before you go in for your attack, Dark, so...
Means I can push the throttle up a little.
Oh, I don't know. Not sure that's wise, Dark. You do want to be wise, don't you? Right, I'm going to show you. I'm going to be the first, apart from Matrix, the first combat landed SR-72 plus.
Well, you see, Cap, I have fuel flow gauges and fuel.
You do. All I've got is my common sense, which doesn't take me very far. Hasn't
Obviously,
done very well
that's
enough.
about, a third short, a quarter short.
Hello, non-American Air Force Base. I'm coming to put my thing on you. Right, you know, we need canopy open. Oh, I don't have a canopy.
Yeah, it didn't work.
Because I'm sitting above it.
Yeah.
At least you have the cold air to cool you down.
How far out, my Grump?
You're coming in very hot.
I'm not. I'm only Mark 2 now.
27.
Anything below Mark 6 seems like I'm friggin' crawling.
Yeah.
Can you imagine?
You're still awesome. You're 24 miles out and still at Angels 22.
Oh, roger.
So yeah, coming in a little hot.
Preparing gun. That's a lot of gal.
It'll take you a minute to...
A lot of gal.
that.
You don't want that.
Right, slowing down.
Good luck, Cap.
I will not need it. Alright, guys. Mark 1.1. Seems like I'm barely moving, guys.
The only thing I could say is helicopter.
I feel like I'm going too slow to land.
Helicopter.
I'm going too slow to land, guys.
Yeah, you want to be down to about 150.
You want to be less than 500 knots is what you're saying. Right, brilliant.
Yep.
250 for gear.
Right, boys. Don't you worry. I've done this. It ain't my first rodeo. Right, if I fall out of the sky, I'm going to be so upset.
Don't do it, Cap.
I think I've timed it just right. Feels like an F-15.
I'm seeing this in first person.
I'm so happy for you, Brandon. And gear. And flaps. Prep gal. Oh, gal went fire. God damn it. Alright, viewers, this is how you land an SR-72 plus. Should have jettisoned my bombs. Oh my god, it did a thing!
Yep.
Why does it do that? Okay. I'm still good. I'm still good.
You got it. You got this. You got this.
Right, just need a bit of pegging. Right, and peg, flip. I'm a penguin. Oh, it went back up. I'm a penguin. I'm flapping and I'm floating. Peck. Yes.
Oh my
Okay,
God.
we're getting back in the air, Grump. Send me to space, you mother. I'll see you later.
What is even happening?
Don't worry about that, Grump. You worry a lot about these things. Pump. It's these little fins I'm flapping. They're reserve auxiliary lift generators.
Helicopter.
Oh shit. No, I'm alright. It appears we may have finally broken the flight model views, but don't worry about that. Alright, I'm going to put her down, VTOL. So what happens is if I flap, I get a bit of lift. I've got to flap at the right minute. Cut. Bollocks! Well, that was a good use of 2 hours. Jesus Christ. Right. Fuel amounts, Dark. Oh.
74,000.
Mm-hmm.
I've got half an hour.
Alright, half an hour. Right, let's find Dark. There he is. Doing a circle.
That's the fuel rate. I could cut it back a little bit and slow down to like Mach 8.
Right, we can start planning your send. You've got technically 18 minutes until you've done 15,000 miles. So let me have a ponder on it. So let's say it takes how long to get in to do the attack. He's got to fly 500 nautical miles, 600 statute miles to do the attack. So let's say the attack takes 10 minutes because it's going to slow down a bit. So you've got basically 10 minutes of flying dark, and then I'm going to vector you in, and that's you done.
Okay.
I would say don't burn all your fuel off.
No, probably not.
Well, that's it, viewers. Right, who's still in the chat? Simba, you're still here. Look at you doing a thing.
Yeah.
What are you up to? Talk us through it.
Ooh, I am going to get to Mach 11 and then see if I can go into a 90-degree vertical.
That's Simba. Poosh, what are you up to?
Droning around in circles.
We are doing a lot of that today, aren't we?
Looking for Dark. Where's he at?
He is
Top right.
1,000 miles ahead of you. Grump, what are you up to?
I'm circling around the Earth.
Right, there we go. You are.
One thing I did find, though, is
Yes,
if you don't pull out of burner right after the flight model swaps over and then ease your way
nuts.
up in the altitude, your fuel flow gauge will break if you climb too quickly. So now my fuel flow gauge works, and I'm down to like 30,000 pounds
30,000
an hour per
pounds
engine.
An hour per engine. That's SLR 71. Good. Nice.
Oh no, that's not. That's our 71. Good.
8 minutes. You've got 8 minutes. Ah! Brandon, what are you up to?
Not much. We're gonna try to land again.
All right. No one's, apart from Matrix, no one's landed. But as we said, Matrix isn't really human. So anyway, you've got 2.5 minutes before you can turn in dark.
Okay.
And then I will give you 100% guidance at that point. But for God's sake, don't put your afterburner on or do something that Brandon would do. Who was the first to run out of fuel? It was Brandon. No, it was Bird. No, Brandon Bird.
It's me.
I think he had a meeting.
He had a meeting. I would suggest that he works for a living.
Yeah.
In a meeting with a friggin' new Netflix show, more like. Brandon, that means you must have been basically on burn the whole time, even though we told you not to be. Ladies and gentlemen, Brandon!
Like 80% RPM the whole time.
Right, apparently it was 80%. You've got a very big stick in front of you, Dark. It's a 50-mile stick. That's a Mark 12 stick, viewers. 50 miles.
Don't we all have a stick in front of us?
Don't understand what you can possibly mean. Oh, I can hear my baby shouting at the moment. We're restricting his dum-dum access at the moment because he's having too much dum-dum time. So, or whatever you Americans call it. So, he is one unhappy young boy. 1 minute and then you can turn in dark. We are finally getting to the end of this madness.
Anybody know what a dum-dum is?
I don't know what you guys call it. Pacifier? Pacifier?
What's it look like?
A pacifier.
It's a little thing you stick in their
Oh,
mouth.
okay. Yeah.
I hear dum dum and I think the suckers.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of.
Fun fact, in the Netherlands we call that a Spain.
Weird name.
Eh,
I'm going to Spain. Oh man, I'd love to go to Spain.
It's a great place.
I just came back from Key West in Florida. I
Oh,
tell
nice.
you what, that is a place that you need to go.
Did you drive along that thing where the Harriers blew the bridge up?
Dang. What? Wait, what?
You were in Florida in Key West and the Harriers.
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah. Yeah, they repaired it since then.
They repaired it after the Harriers. It did actually blow it up, you know.
Yeah.
Well, not the Harriers, but they did blow it up.
Yeah, they've repaired it since then. I mean, it's been like 20 years.
Yeah, okay. It's been longer than that. It's 1994, that movie, I believe. So that's break. 29 years. Oof. Dark. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You may turn in on what will probably be our final heading of 1, 3, 2. Punch it, Hunkmeyer. Viewers, we are so close to doing this friggin' mess. Whatever we've been trying to do, I don't even know anymore. Something about something. The rest of you can also go to target, but you may not bomb until Dark has bombed. After that, I will have you land at a nearby base. I'll give you a nice big one. Giggity. Viewers, it's been 2 hours of highs, lows, emotions. We've gained friends, we've lost friends, Bird. And Simba turned up late, so I guess we kind of gained friends with Simba. Although he is constantly threatening to lose it because he's doing silly things. Look at him turn. I want to put a knife in you, Matrix, and watch it turn. No one knows what I'm talking about. Not our Matrix. That would be very good.
Commando.
Commando! Poosh literally knows everything. Literally knows everything. It's Commando. 1978 Commando, viewers. Best movie ever.
22 years before I was born.
Yep, I also was not alive. Bush was. He was in the movie. Good
Just
movie.
thinking about retiring then.
Doc, you are looking sexy. Now watch out for control reversion. I know you're not going to listen to me, but...
Yep, that is right now.
Oh, shit. Control rate. Don't descend. There's no need to descend till the last second. I effed that up.
You know how long it takes to descend on this thing?
No, but you're on a good heading, so just don't mess up. Right, you've got 320 nautical to go. You wonder why he's rolling, viewers. Look, his ailerons...
Controls are backwards.
There we go. Backwards controls, best controls.
Can't confirm. He's always said that.
They're coming back to normal.
7.5 minutes. 218 nautical miles to go. Yay, dog!
I'm gonna overpass the target at that.
No, you'll be
Well,
fine.
if you would like some words of encouragement, Dark.
That encourages me, guys. That's
Ooh,
how,
don't black out.
that's how Grump psychs himself up for his hot dates he goes on.
Man, I really need to stop posting my hot dates on Instagram.
Yeah, but I just love friggin' watching them. My little spy cameras. Right, where is
Do you post them on Instagram at least?
Yep, whatever Instagram is. 240. You know what I'm going to do one day? I'm going to get a friggin' cell phone. Just to be cool like you guys. I'm going to do it one day.
Yeah, and you could be that guy that records his computer screen and posts DCS videos to a DCS page.
I'm all about that, guys. All about that. Why do
You're all
people
about,
do
like,
that?
make my landing.
There you go.
Yeah, let's try this landing thing again.
Unfortunately, I did not practice landing. I wasn't sure that was gonna be something that happened.
You'll be fine, Dark. You worry a lot about these things. Anyway, I'm watching Brandon do it now. Brandon, do a thing. I have
Don't
no
flirt
advice
hard.
for you. No advice at all.
Don't flare it.
Well done. Oh, no, just don't let it bounce up again. That's my only advice. Oh, so he doesn't.
Yeah, but I
I'm
said
dead.
don't flare it.
Oh.
Kaboom.
Right,
I mean-
distance, Dark. You are 180 nautical miles out and you've got 4 minutes. No, 5 minutes. All is well. What's your mark?
I can tell you that my lowest setting on is keeping me at Mach 5.
That's fine. It's fine. You'll burn it off, don't you worry. You just worry about
I'm
getting
actually
there.
speeding up. Okay.
You can worry about getting there. We'll worry about slowing you down. We're very good at slowing people down. 146 miles.
I've got no controls. Oh, they're reversed again.
Oh.
I'm speeding up for some reason.
Ladies and gentlemen, flying this friggin' aircraft. Reverse controls, best controls.
Oh, it keeps it interesting for sure.
Yep. Oh, everyone loves interesting things, Grump.
Is this why you're so popular, Cap?
I'm not popular. I'm just a giant bitch.
God.
And nearly on
Controls.
heading.
And demonetized.
And you've got 4 minutes and you've got break. 160 miles to go.
49,000 pounds.
49,000 pounds. 5% fuel. We got him to 5% fuel, viewers. Man, you timed that well, Dark. I'm glad you listened to yourself and didn't listen to the mob. I listened to the mob and went full power, just like Grump and Brandon and Simba and Poosh and Bird.
Yes, peer pressure.
Is best pressure, worst pressure. I don't know what to say.
Words. Words out of your mouth hole, Cap.
Right, that's where I went wrong. That's where
Funny
I
thing
went.
is, at my current fuel flow, I could fly Mach 5 for another 2 hours.
That's I don't want to do that. I really don't want to do
No,
that.
not suggesting that.
I am 2 hours late for my luncheon, guys, which is going to be pot noodle. I guess you don't get that in Break America land, but we do get it here. Right, it's on your nose. It's 70 miles. And you've got 3 minutes. We're literally going to get here the exact time. No, I'm confused what we're doing now. We're doing something, viewers. I can't remember. All right, what's your mark? Whoever you are, Doc.
Still at 4.5. I'm gonna have to pull the brake.
No, you got ways to go, yeah. Get on the brake. It's the one in ahead of you, Doc. That brake is genius. It burns the speed right off.
Yep.
You worry a lot.
Yep, just about
Yep.
5 degrees
Down to
off.
3.
All right.
2.5.
That'll do you. You've got ages to go yet. You're thinking about getting on the radial of the runway as well, Doc.
Oh yeah, bomb down the runway. Gotcha.
All of your bombs off on one. Chugga.
We'll try that. Oh, I've even got the little CCIP thing.
You don't need that. That's for friggin' nerds.
Imagine flying for like 15,000 miles and forgetting the bombs.
That would be like, or forgetting to like get the little bits taken off that the ground crew do.
Ground safety pins?
Ground safety pins. You'd be like, God damn it. You'd say something like that, but with more F words in.
They're internal bombs, though. Couldn't you just get up and walk around?
Probably. Your idea of getting on a radio is terrible. Turn right more, Dark.
Well, I'm trying to
Dark.
fly something that's not really meant to fly.
Don't worry about that.
Well, it's meant to fly, but not at this speed.
You let Symbol worry about that.
Down to Mach 1.
Wow, it's the first time you've been subsonic for a long time, Dark.
Feels like I'm crawling.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? It gets really weird. It's like, even a Mark 4, I thought I was about to stall. Right, you're going to be bombing low down because these are retarded bombs, so go like 500 feet.
Yeah. Pulling the brake and heading down.
Alright, here we go, viewers. We've made it. What's your fuel? It'll be the same as whatever it was.
48.
48,000 pounds. He's burnt 952,000 pounds of fuel, 3 times as much as a B-52 carries. It took him 2 hours, and he's covered about 15,000 miles. It took USAF 44 hours to do this. It took us 2 hours. We're so cool. And it was definitely realistic the way we did it as well.
They should
100%
hire
realistic.
us.
They should think about hiring us, guys. Yeah, why not? You're getting very slow, Dark. I don't want to criticize, but you're getting like stall speed. You're not landing.
Yeah, well, this is the lowest throttle I have, and I'm, climbing back up to Mach 1 pretty quickly.
All right, fine. Again, you're
So it's
Roger. There is something on the runway. What the hell is that?
That's me.
I thought you blew up.
I did.
He did.
So why is there a fully intact SR-72 on the edge of the runway? I'm not even kidding. It's literally right there. All right, let's just pretend we didn't see that, viewers. It's probably the best thing. Right, F-14s, you are not getting away with this. Right, get ready for bombs. Could you fly any slower? Oh, I pressed the wrong button. Oh my God. Dark does his bomb runs at stall speed of 100 knots. Right, press the bomb button. Press the bomb button. I'm so proud of you. Right, now go around and strafe the F-14s. Friggin'
That's a dead runway.
3 GAW-8s. Right, here we go, viewers. Get ready for multiple sexy time.
Oh!
Don't do it.
Speed and power.
Handles like a wet sponge.
Mm-hmm.
I think if you hit your afterburner once, you'll be out of fuel.
Right, someone find him a suitable runway to land on. Like, that's not very far. And I mean not very far at all.
Abu Musa has a runway that you can land on.
Oh, right. Okay, thanks, Grump.
Where are these F-14s at?
They're on your friggin' left. Dark.
They're on
Look
the
at
Yeah,
that.
I'm coming. Oh, that's okay.
Right, here we
coming
go,
around.
viewers. Ensure you use lots of ammo.
Maybe use the smoke pot as well.
Here we go, viewers. Smoke pod on. You have to make sure they see the colour of our eyes. Engage Gatling guns. Weirdest sounding GAW-8s I've ever seen, but you know what? They are technically their GAW-8s. Pull out, pull out, pull out, pull out. Great! Ladies and gentlemen, Dark! You know what? We did 15,000 miles as best we can do. One guy made it. The rest of us had either failings of ego or intelligence, which happens with us a lot, or ran out of fuel. But Dark got there. Bombed the runway. It was a really expensive and bad way of bombing the runway, but we did it. And even a couple of GAW-8 shells hit those Iranian F-14s, guys. So that is the longest mission in the world that's ever been done. And I never want to do a longer one, although 2 hours, it's actually not too bad. Any thoughts, pilots?
Great fun.
You
Thanks
had
for the help.
You had some
I'm
fun
going to
with that.
space!
Great.
Of course you
Going
was,
to
Simba.
space and then coming back down to do a bombardment. Basically an orbital bombardment.
Yeah, orbital bombardment. Dark, are you happy that we've managed to do it? Bear in mind, we've been planning this for like 2 months. Right, viewers, I hope you enjoyed that. And bye-bye.